Hey everybody, Miss Wilkins here. Okay, so this is going to be a really quick video about the homing patterns in the upper positions or third position for the violin. So I don't have my metronome going and I don't have the tuning drones going. So I just want to say that all of that should be continued with what I'm about to show you. But I just don't want to make the video incredibly long and I don't want to cut it up. So I'm just going to give you like sort of the quick and dirty version of all these little homie patterns. Okay, so the whole point of homie part 2 is to get the mindset of into everybody's head that all of the patterns that I do in first position, right, all of those down there can be done in the third position. So, but we're going to change them up just a little bit because obviously we don't have open strings. And so we're going to have to keep our first finger down for the most point. So the main thing is you want to find third position, find your third finger, and then move your first finger up to where your third finger used to be. Now a great way to check on the violin is just play your open G string and they should match. You should not hear any beats going. So if you hear, right, you should be wiggling your finger so there's no beats, okay? And I also like to do a little practice with that. Put your hand down. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I was flat. And just make sure that you can find that. Another way to do it is just tap. And you can hear it. This is a easy way to find that note when you're in a concert and you can't bow, right? It's one of my little pet peeves, like people trying to find that note, right? Just, you can hear it right there if you do that tap. Okay, so once you get to third position, now we're going to run through the homie patterns that I've adapted for the upper position. First one is homie 2, or the closed position for cello. You notice that sounds minor or sad, but we're playing the homie 2 pattern. So if that confuses you, you want to just think about where your fingers are, right? So I'm going to play a whole step, a half step, and another whole step on the violin. So, okay, so that's the way homie 2 sounds in third position. Now if I was to go to homie low 2 and just move my second finger down, we get another sort of modality, right? But the main thing is I'm keeping my finger relationships the same. Here's my half step, my whole step, and another whole step. Okay, so that's homie low 2. And again, I would put drones on. I would put a drone on A flat. I would put a drone on B flat, right? And I would check those notes and make sure that I'm landing on them every single time the exact same way. Okay, so now let's go back to homie 2 high 3. And again, so that's this pattern. Gonna find third position. Make sure I'm there with my open string. Right? And so the key note here you want to check. You check your open A while you're tunneling. If you don't know about tunneling, try it. And I might put a drone on the B and the C. Okay, so that's homie 2 high 3. Homie 2 high 4 is just going to be C sharp. Make sure I'm there. Now you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch to get C sharp right here. So again, pull your elbow towards your tummy. Okay, and angle, what I call angle for that fourth finger. All right, and so you're going to do that slowly with a metronome. Homie low 2 high 3, otherwise known as Spock, is one that I may not be requiring everyone to know, but I just wanted to put it on this video so that you know what it is. That's a half step, whole step, and a half step. So literally, Miss Wilkins is a Trekkie. Live long and prosper. I think I get that. Let me try it again. much cello. Okay, so just remember you're gonna have those half steps nice and tight, okay? And think about that, live long and prosper. Next one is half step homie, and again, it's literally that. We're gonna play half step between all our fingers. And I put this one in here because people just freak out when I give them a half step fingering that involves 2 half steps next to each other, or 3 half steps next to each other. It happens. So we're just gonna practice them. Okay, and just get used to that notion that I can put my fingers anywhere. All right, and Max's Magic, again, this is a bass exercise, but I think it's really great for the upper strings. Instead of starting on open A, like we did in Homie Part 1, we're going to finger the note, and we're going to start on B. Once you get that pattern, now we're going to bring it up in the 5th position. Bring your elbow in towards your tummy. And 5th position on the violin and viola, if you follow the purfling right around here and put your finger right above that spot on the fingerboard, that is 5th position. So you can get a visual for 5th position. And also, it plays the same as 1st position. So if you're looking at those notes, just read it in 1st position. Now we're going to go back and forth. Oh, my violin playing is not as great. I got to practice. Just remember, when you get up here, the half steps are much closer together, and that's my problem whenever I play violin, because I'm a violist. Okay, so just remember to really scrunch those fingers and use your ear, right, to match the 1st position. And I would put a tuner on and just make sure my fingers are in the right spot. Okay guys, that's it for Homie Part 2. Thanks a lot, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.